Today we're taking a look at the Book Games NFT by Gary Vee. Welcome back to LiveTube, and if you enjoy my videos, please leave a like, comment and subscribe, as it really motivates me to create more content for you. It's free to do so and it helps me massively. Gary Vee released his book 12 and a Half last month, and when it was first announced, he ran a very special promotion period in which you would receive an NFT if you purchased 12 copies of his book, and for every multiple of 12 copies you bought, you would get one NFT. So fast forward 93 days, with over 1 million copies sold and 125,000 NFTs in the making, a new era was born: the book games. First of all, let's talk about that. 125,000 NFTs. That means that over 1.5 million books were sold during that promotion period, which I believe only ran for 24 hours. That is crazy amounts, and that is the power of the NFTs and of Gary Vee's fame and fortune. I am a massive supporter of Gary Vee, and I did purchase 36 copies of these books myself. In fact, if you're from the UK and you would like one of these books, get in contact with me. You must be following me on Twitter and be subscribed to my channel to be eligible for a book. Moving on, it is with great excitement that we are announcing Book Games will be played on Immutable X. This will be the playing field to compete in the Book Games festivities come early Jan. Over the next 3 weeks, we will be sharing education and information to best equip and prepare our community for what's to come in the next few months, starting with what is Immutable X. Immutable X inherits the network and security of Ethereum Blockchain, which also offers more transactions per second, instant trading and zero gas fees at the moment. This means as a user of Immutable X, you pay zero gas fees, and you pay zero gas fees as a developer as well. Yes, you read that right, zero gas fees. Ultimately, Immutable X has created a solution that is not competing with Ethereum. Rather, it is built on top of Ethereum, ensuring that users still benefit from the battle-tested security, decentralization and vibrant community which the Ethereum main chain offers. Just like when we all began learning what Ethereum and MetaMask was this spring, your head may be spinning, but we promise you'll have a better understanding of it all by the end of this blog post and feel more prepared for Book Games. Ongoing conversations will happen in our Discord, so make sure you join. So I'm semi-familiar with what Immutable X is already. I have purchased Bad Grandmas on Immutable X, and I did get airdropped my Bad Grandpas on Immutable X. But hopefully the rest of this blog will help explain to you what Immutable X is. Starting with, what is Immutable X? Immutable X is a layer 2 that sits on top of layer 1, aka Ethereum, for creating, also known as minting and trading, carbon neutral NFTs with more efficiencies and zero gas fees. With these added benefits, this experience is not much different than what we are currently used to at a layer 1 level, where Vee Friends, Series 1 and other prominent NFTs are currently created and traded. The essence of Immutable X is it's a layer 2 scaling solution that leverages the power and security of the Ethereum blockchain rather than compete against it. How does Immutable X work? To dive a bit deeper, Immutable X is able to achieve such high throughput while still remaining secure through a technology called ZK rollups, which takes thousands of off-chain trades, creates proof that these trades were all valid, and then publishes that proof on-chain, where it is then verified by a smart contract. Throughout this process, the on-chain user assets are held in a smart contract and can only be released after valid proof, including that assets have been published in a batch to achieve scalability and security. So ZK Rollups takes multiple trades and clumps them all together in a batch to achieve scalability and security. What is Layer 2? Layer 2 is an overlaying network that is on top of the underlying blockchain, in this case Ethereum blockchain, through a smart contract. Layer 2 can interact with Layer 1, which allows Layer 2 to maintain the same network and securities that we currently have using Layer 1 mainnet Ethereum, while also offering quicker transactions per second, instant trading and zero gas fees for trading. The benefits of Immutable X. There are several huge advantages using Immutable X in order to buy, sell and create NFTs. Here are some of the top reasons you would consider using Immutable X and why we decided to mint on Immutable. Zero gas fees. The only scenario where gas fees apply is either the one-time gas cost to deploy a layer 1 transaction or minting outside of Immutable X. Huge scalability, up to 9,000 transactions per second. Decentralized layer 2 environment. Secured by the Ethereum blockchain. Users are not required to do anything when they join the protocol. It's very simple and you can use your existing digital wallet. Currently, Immutable X is compatible with MetaMask. This means that the private key that is required to power this protocol is generated by your existing MetaMask wallet, and it's 100% carbon neutral. Now, clearly here, the biggest benefit is zero gas fees. We're always challenged by high gas fees. I know lately, the past week or two, gas has been quite low, but it's still costing $40, $50 or more in some instances to be minting on layer 1 Ethereum. So if we could bring that down to zero or close to zero as possible, it's always going to be a huge positive. And in this case, where there's 125,000 NFTs for the team to be producing and minting, it's obviously a lot more beneficial for them to be doing it on Immutable X. So what is the difference between layer 1 and layer 2? To put it into perspective, think of what we are currently using to buy, sell, trade and create NFTs on OpenSea and other markets as being done in layer 1. Layer 2 will offer similar use cases that layer 1 offers, but with more transactions per second, instant confirmations and zero gas fees, which we believe will create a more convenient user experience for Book Games. The initial setup and access require more steps than layer 1, which has been a widely discussed reason for adopting layer 1 over layer 2 for most use cases, but we believe we can help make that simple and easy for our community. We also encourage our community to use this event to learn, grow and onboard different opportunities in the NFT space. First of all, I love that Gary Vee is encouraging us to learn and educate ourselves more around NFTs and different blockchains and layers. And this is a perfect example and opportunity for him to help us learn more and offer us our NFTs in a cheaper way for him. Token Trove Marketplace. The Immutable X protocol supports multiple marketplaces. One of the most popular marketplaces powered by the Immutable X is called Token Trove. This is where the Book Games NFT will be bought, sold and traded. Token Trove can be thought of as the OpenSea of Immutable X. This is one of the places where you'll see the Book Games collection as well as the NFT that you will receive from your book purchases. Note, Book Games will also appear in all marketplaces that integrate Immutable X, i.e. Mintable or Immutable's marketplace. However, we encourage users to participate on Token Trove as we believe it's the cleanest customer experience. So I've not had any experience in selling my NFTs that are on Immutable X. I have seen them on the Immutable X marketplace, but not on Token Trove. So I need to do some learning myself. Should I transfer Book Games NFTs from layer 2 to layer 1? Although Book Games will only be played in layer 2, for those who wish to transfer out to the Ethereum mainnet layer 1 wallet, we have created a simple guide for you. It is not recommended if you plan on playing Book Games, because at this moment there's no official Immutable X solution in the marketplace to port your Book Games NFTs back into layer 2 where Book Games will be played. Just for that reason, I wouldn't recommend moving it to layer 1, but obviously it's entirely up to you. There are pros to moving it to layer 1, such that layer 1 NFTs are considered more premium. You can sell NFTs on layer 1 marketplaces like OpenSea. Ability to move layer 2 NFTs to mainnet Ethereum. So really the best reason here is to be able to list it on OpenSea. OpenSea is still the market leading marketplace. It is easily the biggest out of them all and the most popular, and I guess some people will see using OpenSea as more safe than other marketplaces they're not familiar with. However, the cons are there will be gas fees from the transaction. Games are only played on layer 2. You cannot port L1 NFTs back into L2, and transactions can take up to 24 hours. So like I say, unless you're seeing a lot more volume on OpenSea than Token Trove, there really shouldn't be any need for you to move your Book Games NFTs over to layer 1. If you were thinking of doing so, I would actually hold off and wait for others to do it first. See what the price is they're achieving on OpenSea compared to Token Trove, and then make the decision for yourself if it's worth doing so or not. What's next? Now that you have some understanding of where book games will be played, it is time to make sure you are prepared for what's to come. We have introduced the starting line of book games, Book Game NFT checker on the Vee Friends website for you to confirm two things. Your wallet address for book games is correct, and how many book game NFTs you will be receiving are correct. So they've provided a platform for you to check that your wallet is receiving some of the NFTs and how many of the NFTs you will be receiving. Vee Friends and Immutable X team is here to help, so that was a lot of information to take in. But the Vee Friends and Immutable X team will be involved and help educating the community in different ways as the book game release is approaching. It's important to be part of the Vee Friends Discord to stay up to date with all the latest information, and they've also provided here a lot of useful links for Immutable X and Token Trove. As mentioned in the previous blog, they also released this blog post to talk about how to check your NFTs. All you have to do is go to the website they've provided, veefriends.com/book checker, and then when it opens up, connect your wallet. Now, because I'm on the Braze browser, my MetaMask wallet is the incorrect one that's connected to Braze. So let me open up my Chrome one and show you how it looks when it's connected. So here we are over at veefriends.com/book checker, and it's popped up my MetaMask asking me to sign in. If I wanted to sign in, all I would do is hit send. And as you can see in the top right hand section, it says I am now connected. And to see how many NFTs I have, all I need to do is use the search icon. And once it loads, it says, congratulations, 12.5 books purchased not from Barnes & Noble is 36 books, which is equal to 3 NFTs. And 12.5 books purchased from Barnes & Noble is 0 books, which equals to 0 NFTs. So the total book games NFTs I will receive is 3. I think the reason why they've separated it out from Barnes & Noble's and not Barnes & Noble's is I seem to remember when he announced the giveaway that if you bought from Barnes & Noble's, there would be an extra gift or something included. However, I think Barnes & Noble's is a US only shop, so I was unable to purchase from them. But there you have it, guys. That's how to check and verify how many book games NFTs you have. I know there's been a lot of questions and not remembering what wallet address you used. I did exactly the same. I wasn't sure whether I used my Ledger wallet or my normal MetaMask wallet before I had purchased my Ledger. So it's really useful they have made this contract check-in website for finding out if you're eligible or not. And if you do have any issues, I'm sure on the Discord you'll be able to get some help, or they will provide an email address for you to get in contact if you're expecting more NFTs than you're seeing when you're connecting your wallet. But I'm really excited to play this Book Games NFT. It will be my first NFT related game to be playing. As I mentioned at the start of this video, if you're from the UK and you want a book, please get in contact with me. You have to subscribe to my channel, and I'll probably post a tweet and would want you to retweet it and make sure you're following me. But as always, if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you.